Well, welcome back. Yes, it's me, Jessica Campos from marketingforgreatness.com, the recovered attorney that turned herself into a forensic digital marketer. And now I help entrepreneurs and marketing teams building brands and monetize them. Yes! In my trainings and talks and in my masterminds, I always get this question: how am I going to know when I'm ready to monetize? And here's what I say. Unless your last name is Kardashian's, you need a process to monetize. And that process has 3 P's and 3 P's only. So write down, because in this video, I'm not only going to share with you the 3 P's that I share with my students and my amazing entrepreneurs in our mastermind, but I'm also going to give you a sneak peek of one of our classes so you can see how it works and how the collaboration and one strategy that we created together worked for one of our amazing business owners that we're working with. So stay until the end, and remember that if you're lacking this kind of content, the best way that you can let me know that you want to see more of this is by subscribing, liking, and sharing, because that is what helps us tremendously. So let's watch this, guys. As always, we like to give a shout out, and today's video has a shout out to one powerful community that has generated amazing support for entrepreneurs, and that is the Greatness Network. So guys, if you're not there, go and visit that page and join, because we have a lot to offer, especially support, ideas, strategies, connections, which is what you want whenever you want to get empowered and get inspired and work in your business. Yes. So like I said before, unless you have a last name Kardashians, you need a process to build your brand and create awareness so that people can understand what is it that you offer, and if they need you, they're going to buy from you without actually having to do salesy things or offers or competing price, because at the end of the day, you're here to create that legacy. And that is the main difference between building a brand and building a business, which actually we can be talking about it all day long. And I wrote a book, and that's one of the things that I want to encourage you, is that to read the book so you can understand the entire process of how to build the brand and monetize it. So to recap, there's 3 things that you need, and I call them the 3 P's, that once you do that, you're going to be in a much better position to monetize your brand. The first P is presence. Of course, you're not going to sell anything if it doesn't exist. And if it doesn't exist, then people are not going to know if they need it or not. So presence, especially online presence, is going to be the first step of the process. That is what basically covers whenever you're doing your website, your SEO, the logo, and all of that. The second P is position. And when we say position, we actually need to consider that the internet is huge. So you want to be positioned not only in one channel or 2 or 3, you want to be like the octopus. You want to be everywhere, and you want to be positioned, especially in front of the eyes of those people who are actively searching for what you want to offer. And no worries, if you're at this moment, you don't know what is it that you're going to offer, at the very least, you want to position yourself in front of people who have a need, who would appreciate the value that you have to offer. The third thing that you need to monetize your brand is the P of proximity. What exactly do I mean when I say proximity? There's a concept that it's called the loyalty loop. It's a marketing concept that we teach, and that actually it compares to the way that the funnels used to be. Before social media was created and had the boom and transformed the way that people make decisions, marketers had this theory that before somebody will purchase from a brand, from a website, they needed to have the awareness and then consideration and then education and then purchase. What the new marketing theories reflect, because there's so much data to analyze how purchasing behavior have changed, well, what the new theory says is that as soon as the user feels that they can trust in that particular solution, they're going to purchase. Because of that, the third P that we teach is actually proximity. You want to be as close as possible as that user that is actively looking And guess what? That's where consistency comes handy. Okay, keep your eyes here, keep your eyes here. And let me just tell you that if you get to be gaining trust from a group of people, from a circle of influence, okay, at some point, if those people feel the need and they know that what they need is something that you offer, look at me, proximity is what is going to create that monetization. And that's why we create marketing campaigns or content marketing strategies to actually create that proximity to attract a group of users that are ready to buy from you. So I'm going to share with you a story. We were actually talking about how can we create the proximity and how can we collaborate to benefit from the authority, the trust, and the position from other brands. And in that way, we can get closer to monetization. I'm not going to tell you everything that happened on that video, but let me just tell you, it's going to be inspiring because one of our clients, she was able to grow massively her contacts. And now she feels like so empowered that she wants to do more of that. So watch until the end.
I doubled my email list.
Wow.
It's little, but I doubled.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's amazing to see how much something like that, just partnering with somebody, can give you that much more, visibility or reach or whatever. You're extending yourself past your own bubble and inviting others in.
Yeah.
And then you're allowing them to do the same.
Yeah.
And so I just want to keep on doing that. I just want to keep on having people on my Wine About It Wednesdays every week. And I want to,
yes.
I think that it's really, really fascinating how that can grow you.
Yes.
Without, paying.
Without spending money, right? Without spending money.
Yeah, I just heard the term either OPA or OPS, other people's audience or other people's stages. But I think that because there's perceived, it's like media attention. If you think about it, it's perceived credibility.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, remember when we talked about it, I think 2 months ago, when we said the 7 ways of leveraging, you leverage somebody else's audience, you leverage somebody else's reputation. So I actually, this is part of the content that goes out for Instagram. But the irony of this is that you think they will ever be able to understand the practicality of this cheat sheet? They won't, but you will. So actually, this is a cheat sheet. The accent needs, some correction here. So this is, if you take a look at it, this is a cheat sheet of how can you create marketing partnerships, okay? The first one is affiliate marketing. This is when people get a link from you and they might just have like a discount, or they might just have 10% or something like that, okay? That's one. For these, what you need to implement is you need a system where you can create affiliate codes so your affiliates can share, and then you don't have to deal with manually paying them. And again, if you felt inspired, like, comment, and subscribe. That will be the only way that you can tell me if you want to have access to more of those behind the scenes of our inner circle. So bye for now.